Consult your physician before beginning this or any exercise program. These exercises should only be performed under expert supervision.
Hi, I'm Andy Dumas. The sport of boxing has always been a test of physical fitness and physical prowess. Boxing was once a method of settling disputes and the display of a fighter's bravery, strength, and courage. From a primal beginning, with very few rules, boxing has matured into an intricate physical science of fighting. Countless hours of training time are spent in order to get ready for an event. Training camp will demonstrate how boxers prepare to do battle in the ring. Boxing is perhaps the most physically challenging sport of all. The boxer requires both upper and lower body strength, in addition to unprecedented levels of cardiovascular endurance. They must stand up to the punishment inflicted by an equally conditioned opponent. Boxers must also train their minds to be as tough as their bodies. A day in the life of a fighter consists of an early wake-up, followed by a morning session of running. Road work involves long runs, hill runs, sprints, and interval training. Simply running every day will not get your body ready for the demands associated with a grueling fight. What a running program will do, however, is enhance the conditioning that you get from sparring, working the various bags and target mitts. Jump rope requires a level of discipline not found in other aerobic activities. It improves fluidity, lateral movement, explosiveness, hand and foot speed, and timing. It does take practice, but it'll pay off, and within a few weeks, you'll be putting together foot and arm combinations that'll improve your agility, balance, and cardiovascular abilities. Shadowboxing is a great way to perfect your punches and footwork. The feet should be placed comfortably apart. Your weight should be distributed evenly on the balls of your feet with knees slightly bent. Position yourself sideways toward your opponent. Hands should be held high and your elbows tucked in to protect your body. Your chin should be tucked into your chest so that it's protected by your left shoulder and right fist. Boxers want to move and shift their weight back and forth to set up an attack as well to avoid getting hit. To move effectively, you must be relaxed and in control, always on balance. When shadowboxing, move around and imitate attacking and defensive moves. Solid movement is the key to success. The heavy bag is one of the most important pieces of equipment you'll ever use. This is where you'll strengthen and sharpen your punches, develop your defensive moves, and footwork. The left jab. Punch in a straight line, fully extending your arm at impact. Rotate your hands so your knuckles are horizontal at the end of the punch. Step forward and rotate your front shoulder as you execute the punch and keep your right hand up in the guarded position. Always bring the arm back to starting position as quickly as possible. The straight right. From the boxing stance, drive off the ball of the right foot. Simultaneously rotate the right hip and shoulder forward as the right arm is fully extended. In this phase of the punch, the right shoulder should be closer to the bag than the left shoulder, and the fist should turn over on impact. Keep the left arm up as the right is being thrown. Quickly return the right hand to its proper position. The left hook. To throw a hook, transfer your weight to the ball of your front foot as you begin to pivot and throw the punch. Rotate your hips and shoulders from square to sideways towards the bag. The pivot and rotation generates significant power. Once extended, the arm should be parallel to the ground with the elbow bent at 90 degrees. Once the punch is completed, quickly return to the classic boxing stance. Uppercuts can be thrown with either the left or right hand and is best utilized at close range. To throw an uppercut, begin from the classic stance. Bend your knee and lower your shoulder as you assume a crouching position. Drive off the ball of your foot as you throw the punch and rotate your hips back to their original sideways position. Don't forget to keep your non-punching hand in the on-guard position to protect your face through execution. When you're comfortable with your individual punches, start putting together combinations. When throwing combinations, one punch should naturally set up the next punch. It's important not to be predictable. This happens when you throw the same one over and over. Therefore, it's important to vary the speed and pattern of your punches. Mix it up. Small variations will do the trick. Remember to snap your punches and hit the bag sharply dead center. Work with the movement of the bag. Think of it as your opponent. Move in, out, and around the bag as you throw your combinations. Always maintain a balanced stance, keeping your step short and your rhythm fluid. Good boxers are not one-dimensional. They think in terms of landing multiple punches to multiple locations in a logical sequence. Anything can happen in boxing. It doesn't have to go the distance. It can end with one punch. Target mitts allow you to work on offensive and defensive moves while practicing specific drills. It's a step up from bag work, since the target is capable of moving and reacting. Target mitts can be thrown to simulate incoming punches and combinations. Here are some sample target mitt combos.
Jab, first you're gonna double jab back, then you're gonna slip with the cross, okay? Good, take your time, relax yourself, relax yourself. Again. Good, take your time, Andy, take your time. Step to the right more. Okay, catch, slip. Good, one more time, move around. Keep the hands up, good. Ready? Slip. Good. Nice, hands up. Good, again, ready? Slip. Nice. Bend your knees when you do that. And step off quicker, okay? Double up. Slip. Nice. Two more like that. Give me two good ones like that, okay? One more like that. One more. Good. Ready? Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let's see a nice. See a nice one. Slip. Boom. One more time. One more time. We'll do it quicker, okay? Slip. Good. One more time like that. Quick one for you, okay? Nice.
Here I catch Raphael's jab with my right hand and throw two jabs of my own. I slip his second jab and throw a right cross. Slips are side-to-side movements of the head and shoulders that dodge punches.
So first time, let's start dipping, going with the uppercuts 5 times, okay? There's 1, 2. Watch out, cover up nice, cover it up. That's it, cover up. Going for the third one, ready? Again, underneath. That's 3. Under. One more, come forward. Good, we're gonna go with the hooks now. Let's go. Bend your knees, step over. Good, it's 2, 3, come forward. 4, come forward. 5, okay, one then the other, okay? And then move around, one then the other, here we go. Again, slow, come on, you can do this. Take your time, man, take your time. You got lots of time, okay? Take your time, look at your opponent, see what's coming, okay? See what's coming. Bend your knees and turn it right over with the right, okay? Turn it over, there you go, okay? Bend your knees, elbows in, hands up nice and relaxed, here we go. Good, cover up. Good, hands up, come forward, uppercut, turn it, there you go. 2 more like that, good ones like that, okay? Let's go, be fast now. Good, come forward, you gotta charge them, let's go. Come forward, Andy, come forward, pressure him. I didn't throw it, come on, let's go, ready? Keep your hands up, there you go, ready? Here we go, 1, 2 more good ones. Hands up, cut them across back again. Here we go. One more, nice one, here we go. Good.
In this drill, I slip a left jab and throw a right uppercut. A straight right is thrown and I slip to the left and counterpunch with a left hook. This is a great combination to practice inside fighting.
Jab, slip, pam, pam. Good. Hands up, good. Jab, slip, pam, pam. Jab, slip, pam, pam, pam. Good. Keep the hands up, keep the hands up. Nice, hands up, again. Jab, slip, pam. Don't wait for the punch, okay? Jab, slip, pam. Again. Jab, slip, pam, pam, pam. One more time, do it good. Jab, slip, pam. Okay, finish with a hook this time, okay? So here we go. Good. Again. Jab, slip. Good. Take your time, take your time. You got lots of speed, lots of energy. Let's go. Jab, slip. Good. One more nice one. Keep it like that. If I bring them both up, double 1, 2, okay? Ready? Jab, slip. Good. Here we go, baby. Good. Again, single first, then a double. Move it, double. Again. Good. Let's go. Move it, double up. Nice. Again, single and then a double, okay? Nice. One more time each. Okay? Nice.
I start this drill with a quick 1-2 combination. I slip to the right, avoiding an incoming jab as I counterpunch with a right-left-right.
Let's see you. Nice and relaxed, nice and snappy, very relaxed, nice movement, okay? So let's see it, buddy. Single. Double up. Jab. Double up. Jab. Nice cross. Nice. Bend your knees, okay? Cross. Jab. 1, 2. 1, 2 hook. Nice. Slip, cross or cross. Nice. Bend your knees. Once you pivot on your punch, a single jab. Double up. 1, 2. 1, 2 hook. 1, 2 slip, cross or cross, okay? Slip. Good. Nice. Here we go. Cross. Cross hook. Cross or cross. Move it. Slip underneath, uppercut hook. Bend your knees, come forward. Okay? Jab. Double up. 1, 2. Come forward. 1, 2 hook. Finish with the cross. Come on, Andy, move it. I want to see a little like life on your legs, okay? Come on. I want to see a life, a little excitement. Okay, let's go. Jab. That's it. Double up. Hands up. Double jab. Cross. Again. Come forward. Ready? Go for it. Nice. Hands up. Come forward. 1, 2 hook. Come on. 1, 2. You can do it, Andy. Bend your knees. Hands up. 1, 2 hook. Hands up. Finish with the cross. Good. Double jab. Cross again. I want you to slip and do a cross or cross. I want you to slip, uppercut hook. Same combo. Finish with the right hand though. Again. Do it again. Come forward. One more time. Good. Okay, very relaxed, Andy. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip, Again. Show me that life. Slip. Okay, one more time. Show me a nice one, Andy. Come on. Slip. Okay.
Here I throw 4 quick straight punches. I slip a left jab and a straight right, and I finish with a left uppercut and left hook.
We're gonna do this about a couple of times. Just make sure when you finish, bring your hands right back up, okay? You ready? Remember, give me a little feint and then throw. Go. And pop. Don't pause. Okay, move that upper body. Okay, when I stop, you punch. Go. Pop. Stay lower and lean over, okay? Go. Come forward. Go. bend you down. Stay down lower, okay? That's it, now stay down there. Go! Pop, 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 pop. Nice. Hands up, come forward, ready? Go! Pop, 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 pop. Stay low, stay low, stay low. That's it, okay? That's it, good, good. When I stop, you punch. Pop, 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 pop. Good. Pop, pop. Nice. Come forward, we're gonna do it 3 more times. You can do this, all right? Ready? Stay low, lean to the right, let's go. Chop, chop, pop, and pop. Come, come, right up against the ropes. Go. Pop, 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 pop.
I move forward and throw 2 left jabs as I get into position to throw a right and left uppercut.
Good. My favorite combo. I love it. He did good. He survived. I love sparring, and that was something that I love doing. I think a lot of people that get into the sport, that becomes their favorite part, is sparring, right? And I think coaches, they use that sometimes to sort of like make you work harder. So if you don't work hard, you don't spar.
Never spar without a mouthpiece. A good mouthpiece helps prevent cuts inside the mouth. Protective cups protect the groin, hips, and kidneys from low blows. Headgear is available in different styles and sizes, each providing different levels of protection. The better models offer extra protection without compromising your vision. This is one piece of equipment you don't want to skimp on. Make sure it fits snugly. You don't want it to slide around and obstruct your vision as you spar. Sparring gloves are designed differently from bag gloves since they'll be used to strike an opponent rather than a heavy bag. They have extra shock-absorbing foam and should be at least 16 ounces. Sparring should be done only in a controlled environment with qualified supervision and with proper protective equipment. To improve at boxing, you must get in the ring and box. Sparring is the most important aspect of boxing training. No matter how well you can hit the bag, you must apply what you learn through live sparring. This is where you'll truly master your timing, counterpunching, and combinations. You should approach each sparring session as an opportunity to improve some aspect of your game. You may choose to work on your jab, on counterpunching, or strictly on defense. Each round of each session can be different. Regardless of a boxer's individual style, movement in the ring is indispensable. Because it's so essential in the ring, it's important that movement be learned well in the gym. Fast legs and the foot movement they generate are the foundation for everything. As the most frequently thrown punch, the main purpose of the jab is to keep your opponent off guard and at a safe distance. It sets up more powerful shots, keeps your opponent off balance, and can be used to dictate the pace of a fight. Each punch thrown should be like a piston. Execute the delivery and retraction of the arm smoothly, allowing the body to remain balanced. Range is the amount of distance between you and your opponent. The use of proper range will allow you to hit your opponent while also giving you the time to maneuver defensively. With practice, locating your most efficient distance will become more natural as you constantly adjust to your opponent's movement and control the distance between you. Range can be used to help dictate the pace and direction of a match. Sparring not only develops reaction and timing, but also helps the boxer to overcome the nerves they'll face before entering the ring for an actual bout.
Like, we take a lot of pride in training our fighters for one thing, and that's to go in that ring, not to survive, not to run from the guy, but to beat that opponent.
It's gotta be the sparring, man. Sparring, because that's the closest thing to actual fighting is a sparring. If you don't like sparring, then you probably shouldn't be boxing.
Keeping your hands up can get you out of some nasty situations and even avoid them altogether. A common mistake is leaving the arm extended too long after punching or dropping the fist on its way back to the on-guard position. Either mistake can leave you exposed and open to counterpunches. Keep your hands up and don't get hit. The most fundamental and defensive method is blocking. With your hands up and tight, use the fist or outside portion of the gloves to block headshots. Use the elbow or forearm to block body punches. This technique works best against long, hooking shots. Parrying a punch involves simply catching it and then redirecting it or pushing it aside. It works best against straight punches. Usually the right hand is used to defend against your opponent's jab, and the left to defend against your opponent's right. This is a perfect time for a counterpunch. Slipping a punch consists of bending at the waist and knees so that the oncoming punch slips safely past you. This method leaves both of your hands free for counterpunching and also leaves your opponent off balance. Here's another round of sparring with more boxing fundamentals to watch for. Johnny is the taller boxer, and he's using his jab to keep Rico at a distance. Practice using the jab often and master its different uses. It should begin each training session as it does each combination. Constant head movement can throw your opponent's rhythm off. Head movement allows you to slip your opponent's punches, leaving your hands free to counterpunch. Your hand should always be up in the protective position when moving your head. You don't want to make the mistake of dropping your hands when moving your head. Here's some nice action from Rico, down to the body, back up to the head, and Johnny gets out of the corner. This leads to counterpunching. For every offensive punch, there is a counterpunch. The most basic and fundamental counterpunch is off your opponent's jab. Block or parry the jab with your right hand and counter with your own jab. With practice, more creative counters can be thrown. Some more pressure from Rico, down to the body, up to the head, and once again Johnny gets off the ropes. Just remember that your counterpunches should flow from your defense. And some nice work from both boxers here. The idea is to avoid punches and at the same time set up your own attacks. When you block or slip a punch, think in terms of coming off that block or slip with a counterpunch. Johnny jabbing and moving. Rico backs into the corner. Some nice offense here. And all those punches were blocked by Rico, and he fires back and brings it back to ring center. Two nice slips. Remember, boxing is a constant flow between offensive and defensive moves. That was some nice action there, and an excellent round of sparring. Take every opportunity you have to spar with different opponents. The more sparring you have under your belt, the more experience you'll have boxing against different styles. To be a good boxer, you must also be a good listener. It's important to take advantage of your coach's experience and utilize their knowledge. Boxing is not a sport that can be mastered overnight. It takes several years to truly maximize your performance level. Punching drills provide an opportunity for boxers to work on offensive and defensive moves. These are drills where a boxer learns to defend against a single punch or a combination of punches and returns a counterpunch of his own. Here are some sample punching drills.
Okay, so you're gonna throw a jab, you're gonna throw a double jab back, try to get inside, okay? Smaller man getting into a taller man, okay? Keep your hands up, let's work together, okay? Go ahead. Good, lean to your right, Andy. That's it, and bend your knees and go in, quick. That's it. Good, take your time, guys, take your time. That's it, slow it down, Andy, take your time. That's it, step, show more of the steps. That's it, step, bend your knees and go in close, low, 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 go in low, go in low. Two more times, guys. Good. Time.
Here I catch or parry Noved's left jab and throw two of my own.
Okay, that's the first one with the jab. I just want you lining him up, 1, 2, okay? Catch, step outside, look for the body shot, okay? Even if it doesn't work, keep practicing it, okay? Let's go, shake gloves. One more time, guys, okay? So hit, 1, 2. That's it. Good, Andy, make sure you do it quick. Good, bend your knees. Good. Good. Move around Nova, move around him, and just surprise him. 1, 2. There we go. Be quick. 1, 2. Nice, there we go. Again. One more time.
Here I parry Noved's left jab and slip the right hand as I step in with a left hook to the body. Select a few drills for each workout and perfect the mechanics involved. Start with single punch drills and work up to combinations. Start each drill slowly and gradually build up speed.
With a woman, she comes in here, she gives you the 100% attention. She gives you the full attention. And believe it or not, women technically actually learn a lot faster than men because they actually want to learn. And they really, I think women want to prove something, so they really apply themselves. And they've actually become very good fighters.
The allure of boxing for women often starts with a commitment to get in the best physical condition ever. Boxing training combines both physical and mental demands. You have to develop an inner toughness and commitment to keep going. Female boxers realize that size does not matter. The female boxer is articulate, dedicated, disciplined, and highly motivated. These athletes are interested in learning the sport and realizing the highest level of boxing ability and expertise. The purpose of situational sparring is to familiarize a boxer with the different offensive and defensive fighting styles. This training will help develop reaction and timing. The more styles you know, the more weapons you'll have to use against an opponent. This is a chance to work on specific punching drills and defensive moves in a controlled environment. Working with a coach or a more experienced sparring partner is the best way to improve. Raphael is blocking and slipping punches while Carolyn works on her offensive moves. Raphael is throwing his punches at 3/4 speed.
The thing I like about boxing compared to like the martial arts is boxing, you have your own style of fighting, They don't, in the martial arts, they tell you got to do this a certain way, you got to do that a certain way, which they do to some extent in boxing. But I mean, boxing, you take that and then, everybody develops their own style from that. That's what I like.
Fighting weight is your optimal functional shape. The weight you fight at is your natural size stripped down to its most refined version, usually around 10 pounds less than your walking around weight. Here are weight categories for both men and women. The greatest advantage of using the medicine ball is that it trains the body core very effectively. Ranging from 2 to 30 pounds, the medicine ball offers a unique and effective workout, not only for the abdominal muscles, but also for the legs, back, shoulders, and arms. Abdominal curls. Lifting the head, shoulders, and the ball as one unit, touch the medicine ball to the top of your knees. The entire upper body curls up off the ground. Return to the ground, releasing the tension in the muscles, and then repeat the curl up. This exercise works the upper portion of the abdominal muscles. Pullovers. Lying flat with the knees bent, hold the ball over your head at full arm extension. Bring the ball over your head as you roll up into a sitting position. Slowly lower to the starting position in one fluid motion. This exercise works the entire length of the abdominal muscles. Alternate toe touches. Hold the ball over your head with the arms extended while raising the trunk 45 degrees. At the same time, lift one leg to meet the ball. Lower and repeat lifting the other leg. For an even more challenging version of this exercise, keep the legs straight as you lift the ball and your body. This is a great exercise that will help develop strength in the lower portion of the abdominal muscles and the hip flexors. V-ups. Lying on your back with the legs extended and the medicine ball held overhead, contract the abdominal muscles and raise the arms, body, and legs simultaneously in a smooth motion, attaining a V position. Return to the lying position by lowering the legs and body together in a controlled manner. Always maintain proper body alignment, leg extension, and arms overhead. Oblique pullovers. Lying on your back, hold the ball off to one side over the shoulder. Lift the ball and curl towards the opposite knee. Slowly return to the ground and then repeat. This exercise really challenges the oblique muscles. Switch the ball to the opposite shoulder and work the other side. Perform several sets on each side for maximum results. Offset push-ups. In the push-up position, put the ball under one hand. The ball represents somewhat of an unstable surface, which makes these push-ups much more difficult than regular push-ups. This forces the stabilizers of the shoulder and rotator cuff muscles to work very hard to keep the shoulder joint steady while performing the exercise. Switch the ball to the other hand and repeat. Make sure you perform these push-ups in a slow, controlled motion and exhale on the exertion as you're pushing up. Forward lunges. With the ball held at chest level and the feet shoulder-width apart, step forward and lower your body into the front leg. Push back off your front foot and return to your starting position and repeat. When stretched fully, your upper body should be perpendicular to your front thigh and your back knee should be lower than your front knee. Don't let your front knee bend past 90 degrees. Switch legs and repeat. This is a great exercise for the hamstrings. Now we're back in the gym for some partner drills. Medicine ball toss. Sit on the floor with knees bent and arms in front of you ready to catch a ball toss. Your partner sits approximately 3 feet away. As you catch the ball, slowly lower your trunk to the floor in a controlled manner. Sit back up, tossing the ball to your partner as your trunk rises. Repeat, remembering to keep your feet on the floor, eyes on your partner, and shoulders square over your hips. Resistance drill. Lie on your back with knees bent and your partner holding your legs. Curl your upper body towards your partner. As you meet at the top, your partner will try to push you back to the floor. Resist the push and then return in a controlled movement back to the floor. This is an extremely challenging exercise as the muscles will fatigue quickly.
If you come into a gym, I always tell everyone, whether you come to my gym or to go to another gym, make sure that you look around first and make sure you're comfortable with the people you're with. You also want a coach that you can talk to, and most people have a right sense when you talk to someone, whether they know what they're doing, if they have your best interest in heart. And aside from that, you have to know what you want. If you just want to do it for recreational purposes, you can pretty much do it anywhere. If you want to compete and actually want to go in the ring, you got to find a gym that knows what they're doing, it has a good reputation, and you have certified instructors, certified trainers. A lot of people say they're trainers, they're coaches, but they're not certified. And you have to look for that. Certification is a big thing now, and I think a lot of people are realizing that now. They don't just want to go to any Joe Blow. They want to go to somebody that knows what they're doing. And usually the first week with that coach or that boxing club, you pretty much can tell if they know what they're doing and if they have your best interest in heart and if they're actually at a certified team.
Training and conditioning account for the majority of time that amateur and professional boxers spend on the sport. After working on the fundamentals, developing the physical conditioning, agility, and style, the boxer is ready to test his skills in the ring. Great boxing matches are high-intensity, tactical contests in which ring intelligence, patience, and willpower are just as crucial as landing power punches.
Basically, you got two great athletes that are in that ring, and despite what people might say, if people know about the sport, that's exactly what it is. Two great athletes going in that ring and just trying to outsmart each other.